Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode from the Truly Bedrock Let's Play server. Oh, man, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're taking care of yourself and you're doing all right. That is for sure and for certain. Oh, man, this last couple days we had the live stream weekend. It was so good. I had such a good time. I actually had some free time where I got to actually watch a good many of the streams, and man, it's such great people as part of this community and as server mates. I mean, you really couldn't ask for anything better than what we've got going on here. So from the bottom of my heart, and I'm sure I echo every member of Truly Bedrock when I say thank you, thank you, thank you. We surely do appreciate it. But anyway, listen, live stream is in the past. Live stream weekend's in the past. Now it's time to get our work on. We got to do stuff, because here's what I did learn during the live stream weekend, that we've been slacking on our base work. I mean, I looked at Jesse's base. I saw even Tiz Tom's base. I saw Beardstone's crazy, insane base. I saw Slack Lizard's ridiculous, out of control base. I saw all these people's stuff, and then all we have is a super cool fog effect. So we're going to take care of that today. In today's episode, we are going to finally make some significant base sort of progress, I think. So let's talk about what we need to do. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on one second. Now listen, during my live stream on Sunday morning, I told people that I hoped Groova died. Groova is one of my best good friends. I'm a big fan of Groova, and I don't want him to really die. All I'm talking about, here, let me hit the old escape button. Look, this is like Groova's deaths, and this is my deaths. And he was like mob wrangling or something, and I wanted him to catch up to me on deaths. I wasn't like wishing bad things to Groova. I love Groova. He's amazing. But man, that's just the way it is. I don't want to be in the top 3 for deaths. I want Groova to reclaim his 3rd space spot. Or Foxy. One of those guys. So please have them die a lot. In the nicest way possible. Speaking of Groova, I was looking the other day. We're going to fly up here while we're talking. I need a beacon for today's work. We're going to do a lot of digging, I think. And I needed a beacon, and no one's selling any at the shopping district. And Groova said, hey, why don't you just go take the one from my shop, the display one. And I asked him if that was okay, and he's like, yeah, take it if you want to. So I did. I went over there and paid for it, and I got the beacon, the last one that was over there in the shop. I paid my diamond block for it, and now we have a beacon, which is what exactly we're going to use today, because this whole mountain piece right here is going to come out. We're going to completely take it away. It's going to get removed. Now, see, this part over here is really thick. We have a lot of dirt space here, and I think what actually we're going to end up doing is connecting like all of that. I'm going to take a little bit of inspiration for our old buddy Beardstone, and we're going to connect the edge of the ravine and to this mountain and sort of make ourselves like a little bit. We're going to rebuild the mountain over here on this side. But this side, we can't do that because, well, for a couple reasons. One is I don't want to, but also because it's really thin, right? So some of these are just like single blocks right there, and even that's not that big. So we're going to set up our beacon, and we're going to remove this entire side. I think we're going to keep this. We're going to keep this area here, like here, but all that is going to be completely gone, and then it's going to be at the level of the ravine right there. And we're going to maybe slope. We'll try to do some terraforming a little bit and slope it back in so it looks like it's still part of the landscape, but we're going to get rid of that huge thing. So then we're going to have like this face of the edge of the ravine, and then this will be empty, and that way we can spill that corruption up over the edge and down, and we can have this awesome looking corrupted area. So that's what we're going to work on today's episode. It's going to be a big progress episode, so there's going to be a lot of me cutting back and forth with status updates, but I think what we're going to do, because now I'm a professional time-lapse maker, I think I'm going to do a time-lapse after I'm going to set the beacon up, and then we're going to like go to a time-lapse of us getting rid of all of that dirt. At least that's my plan. So let me get the beacon set up, and then I guess I'll get off camera here and start getting to work, and I guess we'll cue some music and some high-speed film of us doing awesome removing dirt work. I'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Alright, so now we have got what used to be, I guess, the side of this ravine cut through this mountain is now completely gone, and we've got it sort of landscaped back a little bit. I mean, obviously, it's really rough, and I think I'm okay with that because all of this is going to get covered up. We may have to cut it back a little bit more, maybe blend in some of the hills. I want it to be really rough and sort of raggedy looking because we're going to put all of this crazy stuff all over this whole area. So remember, we've talked about it a couple times. The corruption that's causing this red fog is going to be bubbling out of the ravine. So we're going to go all the way along the glass pieces there and put netherrack down through there, all these different kind of nether blocks, and then we're going to roll it up over the edge and up that way. Oh man, I think it's going to look amazing. We've got tons of work to do. I was going to do another time lapse, but you know what? I think we've already done this huge dig-in time-lapse, and I think this might be one of those times where we put our headphones on, we crank up some of our favorite music, and we just go to town, and we make this stone area look like the nether has exploded and it's coming for us all. Oh man, I'm gonna get to work. I'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, my friends, we're back. Okay, it's been several hours. I'm just coming through here and lighting a couple of these spots on fire. I want it to look like, I think the fire, because it's got some motion, will make it look like it's kind of alive, or it's active, I guess is maybe the word that I'm trying to say. But we're just going to put a couple dots of fire here and there. We don't want to go too overboard. I think if you go too overboard, it just looks like it's on fire, and it doesn't give you that feeling of what we're trying to achieve here. I do need to do a little bit extra terraforming back here, add in some of these other block types we can, maybe put one of those on fire. I think we're looking pretty good. I'm happy with what we've got so far. We have a ton more work to do in this episode, so this is just a brief little check-in to let us know how we think we're doing. There's Crazy Fox over there running around. He's been over there for a while. I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, so we've got this little area here where the corruption is spilling over the sort of the rim or the edge of the ravine, coming down into the Extreme Hills biome. I think that looks pretty good. We've got another spot over here that we've done the same thing to. Nope, not there. Where we've also added some sort of spillover in down. This one even runs down all the way to the water. I think it looks pretty good. We do need to clean up all of this just basic stone here, and we're going to replace it with this grass block. Let's put a bunch of dirt in here and let it spread, I think. I think that's going to be pretty good. I think we might even put a little bit of coarse dirt through here just to kind of give you that feeling that the edges of this stuff is starting to turn. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Let's eat something, and then we'll fly up. I've been going up on my Leap of Faith tower and looking back here and taking a look and see what this looks like. That's how I've been sort of working on this. So let's fly up there together, see if we can do a professional landing job on the old Leap of Faith tower, like maybe right there. Oh, man, I think it's going to be perfect. Word. Yeah. All right, so there we go. There's our corruption. I really like those little, like, tendrils right there. I like that. I think it looks good. So what we need to do now is we need to duplicate that over here. But what we talked about earlier in the episode is we're going to connect this part of the mountain right along there, and we're going to make it like we're going to have like a big plateau up on top of that. Hopefully we can get some snow to land on it, but it's going to be mainly made out of nether blocks because we're going to line all of that side of the ravine with that same corruption look. We're going to go fill all that in. So that's what we've got to work on next. Oh my goodness, it's a tremendous amount of work. But I think when this is done, we're really going to have the stage set to be able to move on to some other projects around here. You know, I don't know. It's one of those things where there's a project that needs to get done and you're not really working on it, and you need to take care of it. Plus, I have some plans that we can use if we just make this like a hollow area here. I have some plans. We got to clean up our farm over there. We got to get rid of our little villager guy. We got to figure out something to do with Buttercup. He's still in the hole over there. So I'm going to get all that done. We may just leave it there and just cover it up for this episode, and then maybe next time start cleaning out. I think it looks pretty good. So let me get back to work, and I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Oh, man, I've been working on this for a while, and you ever have one of those moments where, like, the vision in your head, has like, you're able to actually do it. A lot of times, like I have these things that pop around in my head and I'm like, oh, this is what we're going to do. It's going to be amazing. And then you can't sort of bring it to life. This is not one of those cases for me. I think that this is exactly how I wanted this ravine to look. Like there's something really bad happening over there by that ravine, and there's bad stuff all around. And then underneath, we're going to build this super cool like fortress that is sort of holding back whatever the nasty stuff is that's trying to pour into this ravine. And I think it looks really good. We have to do a little bit more work. We need to add some of the block palette over here and along here as well. I like the way that the cliff looks. It sort of follows the edge of the ravine like I wanted it to, and then kind of breaks away and ties into this little mountain there. But you can see that it's sticking out right now. So we need to get some dirt on top of it, maybe some trees, maybe scuff up that edge a little bit, have some overhanging rock. You know, things rarely in Minecraft spawn just with like a big flat surface. Certainly not a flat surface that looks like that. I mean, you can see the mountains there. They're all sort of tiered. They've got snow on top of them. We just need to wait for it to rain, I guess, and be over there. But I'm pretty happy with what we've got going on. I do want to take you down. We're going to land on the glass down here, so you can feel what this looks like or feels like when you walk across this sort of foggy glass texture. Oh, it looks so good. I love it. I mean, I think we probably could have done a little bit better job with our block palette choice. There was a couple blocks I just didn't have very many of, and I think maybe we need to come in every once in a while. Maybe we just take out a couple like this. And there's just a covering, and we can put in some of like this basalt block. I think that's going to look pretty good. But all in all, you certainly get this feel that you are in the middle. You have made a drastic mistake coming into this area, that is for sure. So I think I'm just going to keep working on it a little bit more. It's getting to be nighttime. It's just me and DB on at the moment. Man, I'm sure he's getting into some kind of trouble somewhere. I'm just going to keep working on this. I'm going to try to get all of this nether rack out here, filled with the different block types that I need, all of that good stuff. We have this huge area inside there now that we can go in and build some stuff in. I've got some plans for what we're going to build in there. I think we may move our nether portal inside there. Oh, hello. Scary noises. Let me go sleep through the night. I'm going to keep working, and I'll see you in just a minute. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, it has been many, many hours of grinding around, taking care of business, trying to make this thing look the way that I want to, and I'm pretty happy with what we've got going on. I'm going to take you topside in just a second and show you, well, we're going to go up there right now, but I had to get some stuff ready. Because we have a little bit of a mission that we need to take care of. Some bad things have come to my attention on this server, and we're going to have to try to rectify them immediately. But before we do that, let me take you up here and show you the, I guess I'm going to say like 80% finalized product. I'm pretty happy with the way that this thing turned out. The cliffs look awesome. Let's go through here. I've got a little step stool right here that we can get down on. Man, I love the way that this looks from inside on the fog. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. It certainly, without a doubt, looks like the corruption that is bubbling out of this ravine is sort of taking over the landscape, and I think it looks awesome. Hopefully you will as well. Please leave me your comments down below on what you think. If you think we should make some updates or changes, I'm 100% on board with that as well. But let's just take a little fly up here. Oh, check it out. It looks so good. I extended this a little bit, and then we covered up all of this stuff on the inside here. We can actually go inside if you would like. I'll show you what's going on in there. I took down those things. I took down those things. We just have a big open spot. We're gonna build some cool stuff in here. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what we're gonna build. We just leave it. Just know we're gonna get rid of all these different chests that are in there and get that place all cleaned up, and it's gonna look awesome. So my goal is, I really want to have like this concept. I think we're pretty sure we've talked about this at least a little bit. I want to have this concept of two like bases, right? So we have the inside or the outside, which has essentially been ravaged by some crazy corruption, and then on the inside we're gonna do a lot of like stone bricks and like polished andesite basalt, stuff like that, and make like this really pristine and nice builds on the inside. And then we're gonna try, if we possibly can, to keep the corruption away. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Let's go fly up onto the Leap of Faith Tower real quick. I've been trying to land on this second sort of tier level. I think that gives me a good view. We can't see the fire from up here, but we can see the rest of the build. And I think that we've sort of nailed that whole infection thing pretty well. I think it looks good. Plus, look at the top of our thing. You can't even tell that that wasn't man-made. Oh, man, I'm so happy. Oh, man, it's been a long time working on that. There's more I think that we're going to end up doing. We've got to do something with our nether portal. Man, we're going to take care of it. Don't you worry. But listen. Now, there's a problem. I'm done with this. I have worked myself to death. I don't want to see those red colors. I close my eyes and I see like the nether, the different colors. So I didn't realize until just the other day that Beardstone, his base is literally here. This is Beardstone's base. I don't know what he's got going on up here. Is that like an ice thing? But look, from the edge of his cliff, you can see my... I mean, he might have been spying on me all this time. But you can see my little farm complex. And this, I mean, I'm telling you what. Oh, hello? I heard a bad noise. Beardstone has an absolutely beautiful base. He really does. Listen, I say lots of things to mess around with Beardstone, but I really believe that he does have a pretty amazing base. He's a really nice builder. His ability to like terraform and to texture things, man, it's amazing. I love it. I mean, I honestly do. It looks so amazing. But that's where the problem comes in. So look down here. Let me just show you what's happening down here. So there are all these trees, right? And I think Jesse, our good friend Jesse, I mean, Jesse's a friend of the channel for sure, but Jesse has come over here and helped him build these trees, and then he's gone haywire, and he's built like oh man, we're stuck in here forever. He's built like a whole bunch more, right? There's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 trees? And I think they're beautiful, but here's where the problem comes in. He refers to them as the diamond tree. It's unacceptable. I own the diamond tree, and hereby own the rights to that name. So here we go. We have written Beardstone a notice, and we're going to take care of some business today to drive home the message to Beardstone that he can't just go willy-nilly robbing someone else's intellectual property. The diamond tree belongs to me. Now, he could call these something else. I don't know what he would call them, but we're just going to deliver a little message today to our old buddy Beardstone so he knows that when you start messing around with my profits, bad things can happen to you. So let me just read the book to you. Mr. Beardstone, I've spent some time watching your recent content, and it has come to my attention that you have been using the term diamond tree to refer to some of the trees on your property. This reference is in direct conflict to the Minecraft official online naming standards bylaws, MOONS. Rule number 1, Part A, subsection L, Addendum 14 clearly states no name reuse is allowed ever. Your use of the diamond tree trademark name is against the moons and must be changed immediately. I will, however, transfer individual rights to you for the express use of the name at your base only for the price of 1 diamond block per object so named. Just to ensure that you understand the seriousness of these charges, I have provided a message that you are sure to understand. Sincerely, Dad, Diamond Tree Craft. All right, and we've signed the book, so he can't like edit it and do anything like that. We've got it signed. We've got a name. The name of it is called Diamond Tree. Yeah, so we got that all taken care of. So he's got what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like there's three there, I guess. So for 5 diamond blocks, which is a small price to pay, and then 1 diamond block for any other diamond tree that he wants to build, then he could do it. But otherwise, he has to take them down, or he has to come up with some other name to call these things. They can no longer be called the diamond tree, even at his own personal base. It's not how that works. I've copyrighted the diamond tree name. It is my business, it is my company, and I do not allow random people from around the server to be robbing my name. And Beardstone is only the first person that will get hit with these charges if they so continue. So, let me take care of a little business over here at old Beardstone's base. It is beautiful, by the way. It really is. It's lovely. I love it. I don't like people using my names. Anyway, let me take care of a little bit of business over here, and then I will take care. Then I will bring you back. You'll see the message that we have delivered to Beardstone. I think that you will appreciate it, and I'm sure he will understand exactly how serious we are. I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so down there on that cobblestone platform, right below us, is the message that we are sending to Beardstone. It's in a chest. It's got a sign that says, "Notice, please read." And I've placed the violation information in that book that we read earlier inside the chest. And we have gone to every diamond tree here at his base. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 diamond trees, and we have replaced all the diamond blocks with brown concrete. Now, I don't think that these are just trees now. They're not diamond trees, so we've delivered the proper message. Now, listen, we're not stealing anything from anybody because that's not how we do. We're just playing a little bit of a prank on our old buddy Beardstone, but he needs to know that he can't be just willy-nilly. What's up in here? Just stuff? Okay, so what we're going to do is I've brought my own shulker here. We're going to stick it up. I found these up here. He's just got random stuff in it. He's got like leaves and stuff. I guess he was up here working or he's planning on doing some work up here. But I'm going to just hide another shulker box. He'll never suspect it. And we're going to put his diamonds in there. So we're not taking anything from anybody. Never. That's not how we roll with the diamond tree. But we have to send the message. Sometimes the message has to be sent. All right, I think that's going to be enough for today's episode. We have done some good work. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Don't be a fool. And from my Truly Bedrock Let's Play series, where there's only one diamond tree, and that's the one at my shop. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.